how to make $100,000 per year. And before we even get into this here, this method works whether you're at a job or you're self-employed. Let's get it. Now that I've made the intro for this YouTube video, now I can hop out of the car. So check this out. A lot of you guys know that I have an online business, two actually. I do my online education business, Millionaire Mafia, and then I have my metal fabrication business, Vulcan Customs. I know that sign right there says Ben. I am Ben. That's a different Ben. We'll talk about the other Ben in a second here. So I'm here at the land. Some of you guys might have seen this last year. It's a little over an acre here and beautiful view. Really good location, like absolutely amazing, 180-degree view. So let's talk about this income stream. You guys can probably already guess it based on that sign right back there. And this income stream paid for that car, my girlfriend's car that I bought her cash, 2019 Mustang GT. But here's the thing. My online business, I work to create cash flow, and I work to create income, and I work to get it to the next level, to make millions. And then once it's made millions and millions, I want to make more millions and millions. And then I want to make 20 million, then I want to make 30 million, etc. Okay? But the point is, I am looking to invest in assets that pay me money and to accumulate an empire of income, right? And that's what you should be doing too. So by the end of this video, I'm going to give you a very clear-cut way that any of you guys can start doing, just like I've been able to do, to be able to earn $100,000 in a year. And here's the big secret, okay? And before I give you the big secret, make sure to smash the like button right now. Here's the big secret. You don't have to work to be able to do this, okay? You're not going to have time input. You're not going to give up your time to be able to do this. Because I would argue to say that if you ask any halfway intelligent person that has affluence, in other words, affluence being an accumulation of excessive wealth, all right? The number one goal here is to have freedom, all right? The second goal is to avoid getting roasted by the sun here as a young 26-year-old ginger man, such as myself, because that sun is very bright. But the point is, guys, and if you're brand new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and tap the notification bell right now, okay? The point is, you want to be able to earn income in a way where you don't give up your freedom, right? Because we're taught, go to school, go to work, get a job, trade all of your time for money, and you get this little paycheck. And here's the thing, 76% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. 86% of people do not like what they do for work, and 90% of that population went to college. They did what mom and dad said to do, and it didn't work out so well. I didn't go to college. I own that car cash. I own this land. I own a nice $1,000 watch on my wrist here. I've got money in the bank, not to save, but waiting for the right move, to have a power play to create me more money. I don't save to save. There's a lot of people that die with money in the bank. Their grandparents probably have $3 million in the bank. Did they use it? No. They saved it and they died. What good did it do them, right? And they were still broke where they were living, okay? So what I'm going to suggest to you guys is, once again, whether you're at a job right now or you have your own online business or brick and mortar, I want to share with you the story of how I've gotten into real estate, how I've gotten in this far, and how it can be an extremely low risk investment for you. Because a lot of people are afraid of what they don't know, right? As the saying goes. Well, it used to be I didn't know a whole lot about real estate. But the reality is, with a little bit of knowledge and making the right play, you made a lot of money. And I have yet to screw up a deal. And I've done a few now. I have yet to screw up a deal where it didn't actually end up making me money. My first deal was a single family home that I did live in. And I sold it for about $120,000 more than I was into it for. And I didn't even mean to. Second deal was a little vacant piece of land. Third deal, a little bit bigger piece of land. And this is another deal here. It's a little over an acre. And this guy right here is going to make me about $100,000. It's great, and I've only had it a year. I haven't even had it a year, guys. So I want to talk to you about this, because how much time have I put into this piece of dirt? Zero. No time. So I want to teach you guys this process, all right? And if you're sitting here going, well, I don't have the money. You don't have to have a whole lot of money to be able to do what I'm going to be teaching you here. You really don't, okay? So that's the beauty of it. This isn't something where I'm going to tell you, oh, you need to have, $100,000. You need to have $300,000. No, okay? If you want to make $100,000 this year, if you want to learn how to make $100,000 this year in a way that allows you freedom and that you can roll and start building up some income, start getting into cash flow, listen to what I'm about to say, okay? And I've included some links in the description down below, some other resources for you, okay? I'm always dropping the entrepreneurial content. I'm always here to help you guys level up. I am not the guy to follow if you want the get rich quick stuff. I'm not the guy to follow for the quick little make money online hacks. That's not what I do, okay? What I do is I professionally teach people that want to create 6, 7, and 8-figure businesses. I work with 6, 7, 8, and 9-figure companies, entrepreneurs, and brands. Okay, for those of you that are not at the 6-figure, 7, 8-figure level yet, I provide you information to help you level up. I have training, I have resources, I have programs you can participate, purchase, invest in to get your income level up. That is who I'm for, the people that pay to play and the people that are willing to put in the time, invest their money in the right area, and actually do what it takes to succeed. If you're the get rich quick mentality, this video, my channel, me as a human being, I am not for you. But if you do want to put some money in, you do want to put the time in, listen up, follow me, make sure to subscribe. And I've included some really good links and resources in the description for you to get more content of mine so you can keep learning. So this piece of land here, originally we said, hey, we think we want to build a home here because it's kind of hard to tell. If I walk this way, you'll be able to see a little bit, okay? This is called Treasure Valley, the valley down below. And once again, it's kind of hard to see here, but there is a valley right back here, and we have a 180-degree view. The camera doesn't really do justice giving it dimension here, but right in between these houses here, my head's in the way, but that house and that house, these are actually some really nice mountains over here. And once again, it's super hard to see. Bogus Basin, if you have a view of Bogus Basin, it's like, ooh, real estate value's gone up, all right? So we bought this property. Let me give you a perspective. This piece of dirt in the desert, it is desert, really, okay? Here in Southwest Idaho, was $33,000 4 years ago. I purchased it for $100,000. I put $35,000 down, financed the rest because I said, screw it, why not? I want to keep the rest of my money free to be able to create more assets, to go make more money, to have it go make more money for me. So I used the debt, carry the loan, and now we're sitting here. I've paid my $35,000 down, okay? Do the math on this. I put $35,000 down on a $100,000 property, okay? Got it in the right area, good location, right deal. It's a cul-de-sac street. There's not a through street here. It's quiet. It's surrounded by mostly done homes other than this one right here. All the homes here are $600,000 to $1.5 million, and I buy a $100,000 lot, building lot. Lots of breathing room for the guy putting a $500,000, $1 million home on, right? Lots of breathing room for the developer who wants to come and throw up a home and then sell it, right? So, and on top of that, we're in an area where Amazon's moving into the area, putting a fulfillment center up. Boise has always been a really solid area for testing new products and services. It's the capital here, strong economy. Californians moving in because they're tired of the West Coast politics. So this is a really good real estate market. It's booming. It's not stopping anytime soon. So I come in, I pay $100 for the thing. All right, 3 years prior to me buying it, it sold for $35K. I've sat on it a year. I'm selling it for just shy of $200. I'm in at 35 grand plus a $600 payment that I've made maybe 10 times now. Okay, so what would that be? $41,000. Selling it for 180. So what'll ultimately happen is I'll make about 80K on it, minus taxes, minus some fees, etc. Walk out with 65, 68. Okay. Get my 35 back on the down. Got about $100,000 in cash sitting there. Go roll again, do some other stuff, get in some bigger things. Now, what I don't want you to mistake this for is cash flow. Okay, it is not a cash flowing property. Nobody's paying me rent here. Okay, it's not being rented out. It's not a duplex, not a quadplex, it's not a storage unit facility, anything like that. But if you want to get into real estate, you've got a few different opportunities. You can do the flipping, the fix and flip thing, okay? You can go into some multifamily stuff if you got the cash for it, the down payment for it, if you can get into commercial investing and be prepared to put 30-40% down. Or you can start off smaller if you need to. Take the income that you're earning right now, your earned income, okay? Or the income that you're making in your business, all right? If you have an income right now and you're making $40,000, $50,000 a year, you can qualify for a loan on this property. Something of this nature, something of this size, okay? If you're making $40,000, $50,000 a year right now, self-employed, make sure you got a couple years tax returns. You can qualify for a property like this. You can. You got enough income for it, okay? Leverage it, okay? Carry a loan for a year, sell the thing, make a profit. Another option that you have, okay? And before I give you this option, what I want to know from you in the comments below, I always pick a comment of the week. So I'm going to pick a comment of the week. I'm going to pick the best comment that answers this below, use it as a teaching point in one of the next videos to help you guys out, okay? So what you got to do, you got to make sure that you're subscribed right now. Next thing I want you to do, drop a comment below. Let me know what your number one struggle is when it comes to keeping money. When it comes to keeping money, not making, but keeping money. Drop it in the comments below. I'm going to help you out here, okay? Now, the other thing that you can do is you can go and do a duplex, a triplex, a quadplex. You tell the bank, yes, I'm going to be living in one unit. Just tell them that. Tell them you're living in one unit, right? So you can buy the deal. You fall into the regular, traditional single family. They treat it like single family because you're telling them, look, I'm living in it. Go move into it for a few months. Move out, all right? Whatever you want to do, all right? Rent all 4 units out. All 3 units if it's a triplex, 2 if it's a duplex, whatever, all right? Now, you're not going to make too much because what you're getting in rent is barely covering the mortgage after property management fees, but your exit, putting renters in there, maybe doing a couple improvements, right? Maybe paint the sides of it, maybe put a new washer in it or whatever. The theory is, the reality is, land will never be created more. More land won't be created. So you keep tenants in there, all right? More land gets bought up, more places get built, more people get born. The amount of people inhabiting this earth compared to the amount of land available will always increase. So real estate, in the grand perspective of things, will always continue to go up in value. So that rental value will increase, the value of the property, the amount you can charge for rent, and all of a sudden, you're able to sell that for more, and your exit will make more. This, I had to go in with down payment, and I had to pay into it every month without cash flow. It's an option for you. Is it a deal that made sense? Yeah, it's going to make me about $100,000. All right. You get a rental property. You get into anything 4 units or under. It's considered residential. It's not commercial. Okay. You tell them that it's not an investment property. It is going to be something that you plan on living in, and follow through with it if you want. Right. Live in it. Okay. You get into that low down payment criteria where maybe FHA 3.5% down, conventional 5%. You know, the more skin in the game you put, the less screwed you could be in the chance of a recession. You do your stuff right, you don't have to have a whole lot of skin in the game, okay? You let your tenants pay for the mortgage, hold it for a little while, sell it, make money on the exit, roll into a bigger deal. My name is Ben Oberg. Hopefully you guys appreciated this video. Hopefully you guys learned, but this is a way to have no time involved. Make $100,000 a year, and that's a start, all right? The reality is, you do this right, you should be able to buy the Mustang, the Lamborghini, the Bugatti. Be stupid with your money at some point if you play your cards right, getting your cash flow up and building that empire before you start blowing money on useless stuff. Ben Oberg, appreciate you guys. Make sure to smash that like button. Comment below what's your number one problem when it comes to keeping money. I'm going to use it as pick the comment of the week. I'm going to use it as a teaching point to help you guys out. Subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.